Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. The sections that have been cut and spliced along the route. Sydney Light Rail. This shows that the fine line between on time and late is measured in milliseconds. But miraculously, everyone was safe and the whole neighborhood breathed a sigh of relief. The moment it happened early morning of November 30th in Melbourne. This shows why shopping areas need to be designed differently for daytime and nighttime use. Review the images from morning of November 14th in Rajasthan. Many people said that what caught their attention most was the silence before and after that moment. In Atlanta, Georgia, in situations like this, personal safety always takes precedence over property. Comment with the number 9 if you also feel the power of nature. The events in Cartagena, Colombia, serve as a reminder that time not only ages history, but also weakens structures. Maintenance is not an option, but a responsibility.
Go.
The incident in Phoenix, Arizona had consequences that extended far beyond a single moment. Safety begins with awareness, not luck. Did you enjoy this content? A little super thanks will help the channel continue to bring you more great stuff. In Essex, impulsive actions often leave lasting marks. Not everything that can be taken is worth the price. Youngstown, Ohio reminds us that gas, though invisible, remains one of the biggest urban hazards. No one has the right to turn their anger into a risk for others. In Dover, Pennsylvania, there are plans that are boldly laid out, but end before they even begin. The law is always patient, waiting for impulsive decisions to pay the price. Traffic safety begins with the alertness and responsibility of each driver. The alarm sounded, but the damage had already occurred within minutes. Urban security requires proactive monitoring and the cooperation of citizens. An incident in Norwich shows that speed and powerful vehicles do not equate to control. Look closely. It turns back several times, checking to see if there's anything else. That's incredibly professional. Naples, Florida shows that not every visitor finds the dinner they're looking for. When essential services are exploited, the consequences extend beyond individuals to the wider community. A sense of law abidance is the dividing line between order and chaos. The Canterbury case concluded with a verdict. Personal freedom is always linked to legal responsibility. And as you can see in workshop, the real consequences of disregarding traffic safety. Uncontrolled speed always leads to complete loss of control. Everything is fine in this incident, but legal consequences still lie ahead. According to Network Rail, seemingly harmless behaviors can actually pose significant risks. Complacency is often the cause of the most unfortunate incidents. In times of tragedy, even small actions carry great weight. Humanity is often measured by how we treat the suffering of others. Lithium batteries were very convenient until they stopped being so. No one wants a workday to end this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Los Angeles. Thankfully, everything is back in place, along with a very direct apology. Perhaps next time the statue will have security, or at least a leash. A typical Nebraska morning. Speed and luck are never long-term allies, and next time the car might not yield to you. At Matyasia Ferry Terminal, the last car was returned after an unexpected swim trip. Unbelievable, a lightning strike decided to check in on a tree in Pocahontas, Iowa.
This baby's less than 24 hours old, in my opinion. Oh, baby's gonna come over this way. Hold on up front, sir. Hold on.
In Huarl, sometimes courage doesn't need two legs. And clearly, in this family, the dog still knows how to work more efficiently than its owner.
Whoa. Let's roll.
Get on.
What?
Get on.
In East Leek, think before you act. Recklessness can destroy an entire community. More than 10 seconds of swaying is enough to make you realize that nature spares no one. Remember that respecting the law is never superfluous. Those around you can always be harmed by your reckless behavior. It was after moments like these that I truly understood the importance of surveillance cameras. The thief thought he was clever, but the truth is he was always caught red-handed. Always be vigilant when walking alone, especially in deserted alleys. It's certainly not every day that you get to meet VIPs like this. Always be prepared and respect your surroundings. Safety comes first. And if you ever look up at the sky, please show some respect for the tiny creatures battling their way through life.
Yeah.
CPT.
Remember, the law is always on the side of safety, and those who disobey will pay the price. Wow, can you imagine rocks bigger than cars rolling down the road?
We got large hail falling right now. Just lost the windshield.
Holy. Almost.
All right, boys.
Big bad thing.
He definitely won't do that again next time.
Oh my God! We're in a tornado! We're literally in a tornado, dude. Holy. I got out the machine. Your machine's fucked. See?
Who would have thought that working in construction would turn into a battle against tornadoes? They'll probably remember that feeling forever.
Dude. What the?
A quick reaction saved the situation because with heavy objects, even a moment's delay can have serious consequences. The driver's handling of the situation illustrates why subsequent repairs are often quite expensive. This incident illustrates the undeniable consequences of drivers disregarding height limits. That moment underscored an important principle. Maintaining a safe distance and staying focused while driving can prevent many tragic accidents. And here's a familiar, but never redundant reminder. Absolutely never use your phone while driving. This man spotted the trash can too late to avoid it. The image clarity and recording capabilities of this camera are truly impressive. Honestly, this is the first time I've seen such a unique design. Believe me, nobody really wants to try their luck with a thunderstorm, and reality always favors caution. When speed gets out of control, all warning signs become very clear, a visual testament to the need for mindful driving. The bird acted more quickly and decisively, a reminder that humans are not always in control of the situation. Clearly, the concept of love at first sight is not on this couple's priority list.
Uno, due. Sta gola. Via, scappa, scappa, scappa!
In the mining industry, every safety regulation exists for a reason, and disregarding them always comes at a price. It appeared the braking system had malfunctioned, creating a tense moment that made everyone hold their breath. Regular maintenance is never a bad idea. If you plan on taking Instagram-worthy photos, be prepared, the scenery will be stunning, and the scent will be unforgettable. Through the glass windows, visitors can both watch the water flow and take in the panoramic view of the beach in the distance, a perfect space for relaxing and chatting. And that's also why in aviation, seat belts are always recommended for continuous use, because unexpected events often happen without warning. Traffic culture begins with recognizing mistakes and making timely adjustments rather than stubbornly clinging to old habits.
I just drove through a tornado. There it goes. I just drove through a tornado. Sorry for the language.
What about you? How does your Saturday at the gym usually go?
Hey.
Did you notice the almost perfect coordination between them? After such an energetic performance, hopefully they've rehydrated in time to avoid exhaustion. Clearly, this wasn't just luck. She genuinely possessed remarkable abilities. Before we continue, please let me know where you're watching from and what device you're using. This technology seems quite clever, but it also raises concerns will continuously spraying water onto the road surface cause slipperiness or wastewater resources.
Hedef. Hedef değil. Yalan kelimesi. İşte benden bu kadar.
In many situations, staying calm is your greatest advantage.
Allah kasih bener banget. Mana ini? Sabar, sabar. Sini, sini. Cepet sini. Sini.
Fortunately, the incident ended with the animal being rescued safely without any unfortunate consequences.
Kenapa malah kabur?
Millions of dollars were spent on stage lighting and technology, but in the end, the character who captured everyone's attention was a completely unscripted, four-legged guest. No matter how advanced technology becomes, nature always retains the power to hint in ways no one can predict. Severely impacted by Hurricane Zeta, the car was almost completely deformed, but the fact that the engine was still running shows that technical standards sometimes far exceed appearances. Although still a long way from what science fiction depicts, this is clearly a remarkable step forward in science and technology. If you also couldn't help but laugh while watching this scene, comment number 9 to let me know. Oh my, a special guest unexpectedly appeared right next to the cameraman, creating a rare moment that left everyone who witnessed it stunned. Olivka the donkey was a master at attracting attention. While his owner was busy fixing the tractor, he insisted on squeezing in to get attention and petting. This situation illustrates how a single ill-considered decision can lead to major problems in just seconds. So in your opinion, who is truly responsible in this situation? The ocean always operates according to its own laws, and respecting the tides and preparing a clear escape route is never a bad idea. We're still debating, is this a bold maritime invention? Or just a boat that looks like it just stepped out of a giant bathtub in the ocean? Comment number 9, if you also feel the unpredictable power of nature.
I'm not going anywhere, but here comes the flash flood. Close the door! Wake Dad up!
This is living proof that living with cats is never short of surprises. Have you ever witnessed a moment like this firsthand? If you spot footprints accompanied by an unexpected gift, remember that the problem isn't with the road surface, it's with an inadequate barrier system.
Mama, come here. What is it?
There are times when cats are even more vigilant and cautious than humans. The calm and responsible actions of the Swans family have led many to call them a role model to emulate in everyday life. If there were a category for ideas inspired by nature, this gray seal would undoubtedly be at the top, both clever and perfectly timed. And that's the price to pay for ignoring the previously warned height restrictions. Therefore, make sure you have truly mastered the steering wheel before getting into the car and driving on the road. A neat clearing the way just to protect my head, and unintentionally became a small lesson in patience and respect for shared space in the family. Hopefully, after this incident, checking and closing car doors will no longer be taken lightly. Frankly, this is clearly not a wise decision. No need for lights or a stage, the delivery driver is at Providence. She still attracts attention with her spontaneous dance moves, bringing a positive feeling to those around her. Before attempting this, good balance skills are not an advantage, they are a must. Some call this the pinnacle of skill, but a single misstep can lead to immediate danger. Which opinion do you lean towards? In your opinion, what score would this skill deserve? The outcome was predictable. Repair costs are always the strictest judge. It was a relief that he was okay, and once again, constant observation along the way always makes all the difference. In Nebraska, a wheelchair user was assisted out of the scene in time, demonstrating that when procedures and coordination work properly, people can overcome even the most challenging situations. It seems the girl learned a harsh lesson from that moment.
We are going down, Tyler. Underwater.
Many conflicting opinions have been raised. Is this true courage or simply overconfidence in the face of nature? What do you think? It's hard to believe, but it's absolutely true on her way to work in Texas days. A hand unexpectedly encountered a tornado while Christmas music was still playing in her car. The event happened so quickly that viewers only had time to utter one question. Thankfully, safety was prioritized. From the very first second, the outcome was predictable, and that's a familiar lesson, yet one that never gets old. The metal bodywork inadvertently became an effective protective layer, demonstrating why a basic understanding of electricity and the Faraday cage effect is crucial in extreme weather conditions. And hopefully the car owner has already secured insurance for unforeseen circumstances. This serves as a clear warning that when refueling, all safety rules from turning off the engine and avoiding sparks to putting away your phone should never be taken lightly. Nighttime parachute jumping is a high-risk activity requiring specialized skills, extensive experience, and a top-of-the-line safety equipment system.
Var litt bakte, og så tok de igjen.
Ja.
Og så, det var så rart.
Ja, du så jeg fikk børberen hans og så ut til høyre.
Ja, det er jo det, vet du.
Det skal så lite til da.
The incident above Elbrus cable car. When the cable slips off the pulley, it raises concerns about maintenance procedures and the safety of the entire system. Even when everything seems stable, a momentary lapse in vigilance can create risk.
Caralho, pegaram os... Corre, juiz! Corre, juiz!
Caralho, o pau quebrou.
Sometimes keeping a cool head and reacting thoughtfully is a wiser choice than any hasty action. Thrill-seeking experiences are always appealing, but nature is only truly worth enjoying when you have the right preparation guidance and equipment. If you don't want to miss memorable moments like these, please like and subscribe to the channel.
Poszło po rano. Ja? Se snimam, wiesz?
It was a very small act, but it clearly revealed that human instincts and compassion sometimes go far beyond what we imagine. A single act of kindness at the right time can change the fate of a giant creature deserving of a like for that deed. Haulover Inlet. It is considered one of the most challenging inlets to navigate in Florida, where high, sharp, and steep waves form due to the water being squeezed between two narrow rock walls. Above Lake Superior, the crystal-clear ice blocks appear, creating a rare scene that reflects the pure and harsh beauty of winter.
The one behind it didn't.
Try putting yourself in that position. The feeling would certainly not be pleasant. No matter the circumstances, safety must always be the highest priority. This is a lesson that is never outdated. After many years of separation, the chimpanzee recognizes its former caregiver, a simple reunion moment that brings a smile to the faces of those watching. From simple paper kites to modern designs, the real joy lies in the feeling of looking up at the sky and letting your imagination soar with the wind. Let's take a look at a series of unbelievable moments captured from around the world, brief, unusual, and enough to make viewers stop and watch.
Ay, juela.
If you enjoyed the video, please support the channel with a super thanks, so we can continue bringing you more great moments. Even a small like is enough to acknowledge a kind act and give him more motivation. In a brief moment, everything took a different turn. The car crashed into a concrete pillar, and thankfully no lives were lost in the collision.
Who let the dogs out?
This compilation video is dedicated to those who always strive for meticulousness and perfection in every detail. Just a moment of carelessness can completely change the course of events. And as you can see, that slide was a blunt reminder to the aggressive driver the weather is never merciful. If you were in that situation, would you choose to react instinctively or stop to observe? Do not approach or interfere. The best approach is to observe wildlife from a safe distance and respect their living space.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! There's a mouse! Oh my gosh, stop your shit!
For your love, what kind of love do you have? Like the greatest ever. He said this on a talk show. He's like off the cuff.
Did you manage to realize what was about to happen before the situation escalated?
This is crazy.
I have no words.
However, don't take things too far. Your ears aren't always that good at handling noise.
When I tell you you're not ready for what's underneath this chicken.
Hopefully, this moment will end here and not be repeated in the future. What was your first reaction upon witnessing this scene? Please use one word to describe it below. The density was so high that simply opening the tent door would cause mosquitoes to appear like a surprise meeting, and mosquito repellent became an indispensable defense. Just a 10-second challenge, look closely, and don't be surprised if the most dangerous thing is something you can barely see. And as you might expect, this was clearly not a wise decision in the first place.
1, 2, do it. What the what? No.
Few people know that some individuals can control their pupils at will, a rare ability that makes them seem like creatures that are highly adapted to light.
How are you doing that with your eyes? Your eyes are like
filming that.
Even a short stretch of escalator can be a small challenge, and while the result might be acceptable, it's not something to be imitated.
Jimmy inside. My right. Yeah, copy. And that's the hold. You can attack.
I'm attacking.
Watch out.
So attacking.
You got it.
High.
With the help of modern technology, catamaran sailboats are no longer so difficult to control. The most important thing is still to remain calm when necessary. What time is it where you are right now? Leave a comment with your state or region name to see how far this video has gone. This situation demonstrates that when faced with fire and smoke, composure and proper coordination with support forces can make a huge difference. Snow is unforgiving. Just one moment of carelessness is enough to expose the limitations of your driving skills.
There she goes, there she goes.
In a split second, the crew's composure and precise reaction ensured the situation ended in the best possible way. This Beetle isn't just a modified car, it's a statement of individuality on the streets where low-profile modifications are pushed to the limit, and mechanical engineering becomes the deciding factor. This maritime event is a fusion of history and technology, with ancient ships alongside modern monitoring systems, to create a space that is both visually stunning and tightly controlled. Perhaps it's time for many forklift experts to temper their overconfidence. If you were the person standing in that frame, what would your first reaction be? Sometimes it is the smallest creatures that demonstrate abilities that force humans to re-examine their own limitations. No matter how confident humans may be, the wild always reminds us who truly rules the space, and that moment is captivating. Observing from a distance and maintaining an appropriate distance is the best way to respect animals and protect yourself.